So when I used to go to school every day, I seen every African American musician that probably ever played in California. And I kind of thought that was normal too. I mean, I seen Hamp and Duke Ellington and everybody, Louis Jordan and Ella Fitzgerald and Billie Holiday and
Eckstein,
Bird,
Davis, Miles Davis.
Yeah, I seen everybody because they all came to the Union.
Right.
I mean, that was their meeting place.
There's a hangout for them.
And a hangout too.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I didn't know it was a separate museum.
Yeah, separate musicians union.
Didn't know that.
And it didn't change until about in the late 50s or 60s. Buddy Collette
was an East Sider
who helped change that equation. It was really? Buddy Collette, Chico Hamilton, Hamp Haas, all changed the equation by joining the White Musicians Union and making it one union.
Oh, okay. And I guess that took some effort for them to get in that.
Oh, it took a lot of effort.
Really?
It took a lot of effort. And the reason that it happened was because of Hollywood. Hollywood playing behind the Cowboys or whoever the music was track wanted the best musicians.
Okay.
So they had to go get these black guys.
Right.
So that kind of helped too.
That helped get them in.
That kind of helped too, yeah. And the money for all the African Americans were playing at the theaters. At the Hollywood places, West L.A., the Billy Burks, and all this other kind of stuff, and for the movie, because that was a steady job. I mean, if you were a studio player, you got to work every day.
So a lot of African Americans got to work in the film industry as well.
Yeah, today they're doing the scores and things.
Right, but I didn't know. I thought that was the kind of reserved for white musicians back then.
Well, it was, but you have to be a good player.
Right.
So being white won't get you there.
So actually, this is one area where the talent
willed out. Yeah, the talent willed out.
Okay.
For soundtracks.
Okay.
Yeah, but it took some effort from Buddy Collette and Hamp Haas and from Chico Hamilton and all the black musicians that played on Central Avenue. Because that was where all the clubs were.
Right.
And the Beverly Hills people, all the West Side people came to Central Avenue to hear
right. Good music.
Good music.
It was like Harlem.
Yeah, absolutely. And like Miles and those guys, they played, which is now Japanese Town on First Street. Around where City Hall is.
Yeah,
just east of there.
That was a nightclub area?
Well, it was. They made it a nightclub area after the war. I mean, during the war, when they moved all the Japanese out. Because that was what was on First Street. You had Chinatown and what we called J-Town when we were kids, with Japanese Town. And they moved all them out, so the black folks moved in there.
I've heard that before.
And they called it Brownsville.